You may encounter a paper or project in which you'll need to use primary and secondary resources. Primary and secondary resources are terms we use to describe items in terms of their timeliness and originality. Primary and secondary sources can vary by discipline. Understanding the defining characteristics of primary and secondary sources will allow you to identify them within any field. Primary sources are first-hand accounts, original research, or contemporaries of a certain event or time period. These resources are often called raw material. Secondary sources are materials that describe, analyze, or interpret a primary source. Some examples of primary sources include diaries, letters, speeches, raw data, creative works, and news footage. Some secondary sources include critical commentaries, textbooks, and reference materials such as dictionaries and encyclopedias.
I'm creating a presentation about the Jim Crow laws for my History 1320 class. I'd like to include some primary sources in my PowerPoint. On the Library of Congress website, I found this picture of the cover music score of Jim Crow Jubilee and an audio file for the song Jump Jim Crow. I can definitely use these primary resources in my presentation. Maybe I'll have some time to stop by the Center for American History and get a look at some other primary sources firsthand.
I'm having trouble understanding the meaning behind Aldous Huxley's futuristic novel, Brave New World. I want to find some secondary resources to help. I found this article in a literature database by Mark Camrath about the novel from a new historicism point of view. Since the article appears to be written by someone other than Aldous Huxley, I know it's a secondary source. Maybe I can find some more reviews online at some websites that appear trustworthy.
As you may have realized, primary and secondary sources can vary by type across disciplines.